He's got a fat face.
Yes. That's embarrassing, Luka.
Yep.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Luka he looked chiseled and scary.
Look at him.
Is the league ready for an in-shape Luka?
I hope so.
Luka Doncic is getting strong, lean, and finally in amazing shape for this 2023 basketball season, and the NBA is scared of him. And to be honest, they probably should be, because he is coming for that MVP award this year with a brand new body ready to take on the season.
But let's get to the award that means the most, MVP.
I'm going to go with Luka. And to me, the deciding factor is that he's coming in shape like we've never seen Luka.
We're also going to cover some new photos and videos that have emerged of Luka that really showcase everything he has accomplished these past couple months. Now, this last season, Luka was getting a lot of heat from NBA critics about his weight and conditioning.
This is flat out embarrassing for a professional, a guy that's making that kind of money, that you don't care enough to train in the offseason.
He's just fat. He's got big old jowls.
Yes.
He's got puffy chipmunk cheeks, right?
Yes. Somebody need to show him that picture. Say, that's you, bro.
And one reporter even asked him about his fitness and conditioning, and this was his response.
I got to do better. I had a long summer. I think I relaxed a little bit. Not taking care, but I gotta be better.
Now, it was nice to know that Luka realized that he needs to get into better shape, because if he does this, he is going to start dominating even more. And after some photos emerged this summer while he's been playing for Slovenia, the internet is saying that he looks really, really good. He's so much more leaned out, and he doesn't have that baby face anymore.
Luka is taking, his body serious. And I think during the season, I think Reggie or someone made the comment that he thought he was too heavy. Reggie said that. He worked on his body.
Challenge.
And then he took off.
If he continues to get stronger, Luka could become a major threat in the NBA and take the Mavericks to multiple championships because of his skill and his young age. Luka has great size for his position and an almost complete offensive skill set since joining the NBA, and for that reason, he has been compared on many occasions to LeBron James, Larry Bird, and James Harden because of his winning ability. His IQ is also one of the highest in the NBA, which he has demonstrated in his masterful plays. But what if you took all those skills and you boosted them into a perfect physique? Before his amazing transformation, the Slovenian was known for having a little bit of extra weight despite his impressive performances on the court. But in recent weeks, the player has decided to change his habits for the better, and that is bad news for his rivals. Even without being the leanest player in the NBA, Luka Doncic is undoubtedly one of the most talented players in the league. When he came to the NBA in 2018, he was one of the most highly touted young European players in recent memory, and he was barely 19 years old. When he was selected with the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft by the Atlanta Hawks and then traded to the Dallas Mavericks, he was no ordinary rookie. Instead of spending his college years like most of his peers, he dedicated that time to becoming one of the Eurobasket's best. In 2017, he managed to lead Slovenia to its first national title. However, Doncic never stood out for his speed and explosiveness. He achieved all of these feats with a stocky and less defined physique than the NBA had us accustomed to. That's why analysts have marveled at how Doncic has seemed to defy the laws of physics to turn his deficiencies somehow into strengths. But recently, Luka's fans have noticed that the athlete has started the last few seasons with a little more weight than usual. In November, December of 2021, the Dallas star really was kind of weighed down by these extra pounds that he was carrying and far from his ideal weight. But Luka Doncic suffered 2 brutal and short off seasons due to the pandemic and due to the Olympic Games. This has led him to start a rigorous training regimen to get back in shape in just a few months. Now, fortunately, it looks like Luka has learned his lesson. A recent picture of the Mavs superstar shows him looking leaner than ever. To quote his Slovenian physical trainer Anze, he says, "Shortly after the end of the season, he came to see me and told me that he wanted to start his physical training right away." Now, this is the physical trainer that has worked with him for the last 2 years, and he said that him and Dragic worked together for 3 weeks, and then there was the national team, and when he went on vacation, he asked me for a work plan. He remains active. I am in contact with him almost daily. He keeps in shape. If you're a Luka fan, this is great news because he is putting his fitness and his conditioning in priority, which is absolutely amazing. The 2017 European champion is only 23 years old, but he's already been in the NBA for 4 seasons. The coming summers will be incredibly intense for international competitions, including this year's Euro Cup, the 2023 World Cup, and the 2024 Olympics. And that is why Doncic needs to be in shape to lead his team to victory on all of those teams. teams. Luka's weight has been a topic of conversation since he joined the NBA, and it's something that Luka probably is not very happy about, yet the Maverick fans really do love him and they appreciate the player's efforts to stay in shape. Now, thanks to his personal trainer with the Dallas Mavericks, we do believe that Luka has what he needs to make history and surpass his past accomplishments. According to his Slovenian trainer, what he said is that he can always be better. Doncic is extremely strong. He is becoming more and more aware of the importance of physical preparation. That's why I believe in his progress. He also added that his strength is out of the box. He has really strong legs and his center of gravity is very low. So when he gains his position, it is very difficult to move him. He also has a lot of eccentric strength, allowing him and other players of his characteristics to slow down and break the pace of his defenders. And we have seen this quite a few times this summer on the Slovenian team. Luka just crossing people up, hitting amazing shots and breaking down his defenders. Recently, many NBA fans have predicted that Luka will end up winning the MVP award this year and could even average up to 30 points per game this season. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments down below. It is clear that Luka is a serious player with stats and records to back it up. His league-high 17 triple-doubles in the 2019/20 season makes him the youngest player in NBA history to lead the league in the triple-double category. During that season, he was selected to his first NBA All-Star game and named to an All-NBA first team. He also became the first player to accomplish that feat in his rookie or second season since Tim Duncan in the 1998/99 season. Yet his newfound physicality shouldn't be the only thing that the NBA is scared of. Luka was previously just named the Western Conference Player of the Month, and he might even be playing the best basketball of his career this summer while making it look completely effortless. In February, he topped 34 points per game and was one of the most efficient players in the world. And since then, he has been unstoppable. He scored over 40 points 6 times since January 19th, including 51 points to the Clippers on February 10th. His style of play has also evolved and focusing in on attacking smaller guards at the basket. And according to StatMuse, he is the first player to average 30, 10, and 8 on 40% three-pointers made in a month since the three-point era. What is clear is that Luka is facing more of the best players of this era every single day, and he is still winning. Despite having one of the most remarkable careers in NBA history at such a young age, this young superstar has received hundreds of criticisms and feels the pressure by the public's expectations of what he needs to accomplish and what he needs to look like.
And what I love about Luka, he never runs from opinions. I think it just shows character that he's never one to blame anybody. If this is someone's opinion that's going to help him get better, I thought he absorbed it, and then he used it in a positive way.
That's rare for young players.
Even with the weight of all of that, his progress as a player has proven that there is nothing this young Slovenian cannot achieve. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click on the screen and watch another one. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.